Alex Mercer balanced a steaming cup of coffee in one hand while tapping furiously on their laptop with the other. It was a bright Saturday morning in the heart of Central Park, and the city was alive with weekend energy. Families sprawled on picnic blankets, children chased each other through open spaces, and the skyline gleamed under the clear blue sky. Amidst this idyllic scene, Alex, a quirky and resourceful graphic designer in their late 20s, was attempting to showcase their latest project, a series of eco-friendly, spider silk-inspired art installations designed to beautify the community space. "Watch this, everyone," Alex announced to the small crowd that had gathered around them. They gestured to Webster, their pet spider, a particularly adventurous creature with a penchant for weaving intricate patterns. "Webster, show them what you can do." Webster, sensing the excitement, began spinning silk between two nearby park benches. The crowd watched in awe as the delicate threads formed arches and spirals, transforming the mundane surroundings into something magical. Children giggled, pointing at the mesmerizing designs, while adults marveled at the craftsmanship. Just as Alex was reveling in the moment, a sudden gust of wind swept through the park. The gentle breeze quickly escalated into a playful tornado, tangling Webster's silk with Alex's shoelaces. "Whoa!" Alex exclaimed, trying to free themselves. Their feet, now entangled, slipped on the soft grass, and they stumbled backward, sending the laptop flying from their lap. The device soared through the air before landing squarely atop a bemused elderly man's meticulously arranged picnic basket. "Oops," Alex muttered, scrambling to retrieve their laptop as laughter erupted from the onlookers. The elderly man, instead of reacting with anger, chuckled warmly. "Looks like you've got a knack for weaving more than just silk," he joked, helping Alex untangle their laces. Embarrassed but relieved, Alex managed to recover their laptop and bow to the amused crowd. As the laughter died down, Alex noticed a pair of keen eyes observing the display from a distance. The observer blended seamlessly into the crowd, their expression inscrutable, but their interest in Alex unmistakable. Later that evening, Alex sat in their modest apartment, reflecting on the day's events. They were grateful for the supportive community but couldn't shake the feeling that something significant had been set into motion. Webster, now resting comfortably in a custom-designed terrarium, seemed oblivious to the day's chaos. As Alex sipped their coffee, their phone buzzed with a notification. It was an email from an unknown sender with the subject line, "Opportunity awaits." Curiosity piqued, Alex opened it to find a concise message. "Dear Mr. Mercer, we were impressed by your recent demonstration of bioengineered silk. We believe your talents align perfectly with our ongoing projects. Please contact us at your earliest convenience to discuss potential collaboration. Best regards, Lara Chen." Arachnotech Industries. Alex's heart skipped a beat. Arachnotech Industries was a name they recognized, an innovative leader in bioengineering and nanotechnology. The opportunity was tantalizing, yet something about it felt off. Nevertheless, the allure of advancing their craft was hard to resist. The following day, Alex found themselves standing before the sleek glass facade of Arachnotech's headquarters. Taking a deep breath, they entered the towering building, greeted by a receptionist who offered a polite smile. "Welcome to Arachnotech. Ms. Chen is expecting you." A few minutes later, Alex was led into a spacious office where a charismatic woman stood waiting. She extended her hand with a warm smile. "You must be Alex Mercer." "I'm Lara Chen. Thank you for coming." They exchanged pleasantries before diving into the purpose of the meeting. Lara explained that Arachnotech had been researching bioengineered materials inspired by natural proteins, and Alex's unique ability to produce and manipulate spider silk was of immense interest. She offered a lucrative partnership to develop and commercialize Alex's abilities for various applications, ranging from medical advancements to construction innovations. Flattered and intrigued, Alex agreed to collaborate, eager to explore the possibilities. Over the next few weeks, they immersed themselves in Arachnotech's state-of-the-art facilities, working alongside top scientists and engineers. The environment was intellectually stimulating, and Alex's talents were celebrated and nurtured. However, as time passed, subtle red flags began to emerge. Late-night experiments, classified projects, and guarded conversations hinted at a hidden agenda. One evening, while working alongside Maya Rivera, a former Arachnotech engineer, Alex overheard a conversation that changed everything. With the enhanced spider silk, we can create soldiers with unparalleled agility and strength. The military potential is immense. Alex's blood ran cold. The realization dawned that Arachnotech intended to weaponize their abilities, transforming spider silk into advanced military technology. The ethical implications were staggering. Alex confronted Lara, only to receive a rehearsed, reassuring response about contributing to national security and protecting humanity. Feeling betrayed and alarmed, Alex knew they had to act. They couldn't allow their unique gift to be used for destruction and warfare. Determined to sabotage Arachnotech's operations, Alex began devising a plan to destroy the core data that powered their weaponized spider silk technology. But Arachnotech was no ordinary corporation. The deeper Alex delved, the more they discovered the extent of the company's reach and the sophistication of their security measures. It became clear that dismantling Arachnotech would require not just courage, but also allies who shared their vision of ethical responsibility. As Alex contemplated their next move, the shadowy figure from the park lingered in their mind, a reminder that they were no longer alone in this battle. The web of betrayal had been spun, and Alex was now entangled in a fight that would test their limits and redefine their destiny. Alex couldn't shake the image of the shadowy figure from the park. Every time they closed their eyes, the encounter replayed, the stranger's observant gaze lingering longer than necessary. It was clear that Arachnotech's interest in them went beyond mere scientific curiosity. Determined to prevent their abilities from being exploited for military might, Alex knew they needed allies who could help navigate the labyrinthine challenges ahead. That evening, Alex reached out to Maya Rivera, a former Arachnotech engineer they had met briefly during their initial days at the company. Maya had left Arachnotech under mysterious circumstances, and Alex hoped she might share their concerns. After a few tense moments on the phone, Maya agreed to meet at a secluded cafe on the outskirts of the city, a place known only to a few insiders. The cafe was dimly lit, with soft jazz playing in the background. Maya arrived promptly, her demeanor calm yet vigilant. She took a seat across from Alex, her eyes scanning the surroundings before settling back on them. "I heard what happened," Maya began, her voice low. "You're not the first person to realize that Arachnotech's intentions are far from benign." Alex nodded, feeling a surge of relief. "I saw the email from Lara Chen. At first, I thought it was a great opportunity, but now I see it's a trap." Maya leaned forward, her expression serious. Arachnotech has been developing more than just materials. They're experimenting with integrating spider silk at a genetic level, creating bioengineered soldiers. These soldiers would have enhanced strength, agility, and the ability to deploy silk-based weaponry. It's all about creating an unstoppable military force. The revelation hit Alex hard. "So, they want to turn us into weapons?" Maya shook her head. "Not just us. They've been cloning abilities from various individuals, creating a whole army of enhanced soldiers. And the core of their operation relies heavily on your unique spider silk manipulation." Alex felt a chill run down their spine. "What can we do to stop them?" Maya's eyes gleamed with determination. "We need to expose their plans and destroy the core data that controls the spider silk technology. But we can't do it alone. We need someone who can handle the digital side of things." At that moment, Alex's phone buzzed with another message. It was from an unknown number, containing a single line: "Trust no one outside our circle." Alex glanced at Maya, who gave a subtle nod. "That must be Jaden Blake," Maya surmised. "He's a hacker we can trust." Determined to move forward, Alex and Maya decided to track down Jaden. They knew he operated in the city's underground, a realm of hackers and digital rebels fighting against corporate overreach. After some discreet inquiries and a few close calls, they found Jaden in a rundown apartment building in the industrial district. Jaden was a wiry man in his mid-20s, with a shock of unruly hair and a perpetual smirk. He welcomed them in, offering them seats around a cluttered table filled with multiple monitors and tangled cables. "Maya, it's been a while," Jaden greeted, his eyes flicking between Alex and Maya. "What brings you two here?" Maya wasted no time. "We need your help to take down Arachnotech. They're weaponizing spider silk technology, and we have to destroy their core data." Jaden leaned back, crossing his arms. "Big job. Why should I trust you?" Alex stepped forward, their voice steady. "Because Arachnotech will come after us next. They're not just stopping at technology, they'll target anyone who opposes them." Jaden studied Alex for a moment before nodding. "All right. I'm in. But we need a solid plan and solid intel. Arachnotech's security is top-notch." With Jaden on board, the trio began to formulate their strategy. They spent days gathering information, using Jaden's hacking skills to infiltrate Arachnotech's databases and uncovering the extent of their operations. They discovered that the core data was stored in a heavily fortified mainframe located in Arachnotech's central headquarters, a towering structure guarded by the very soldiers they sought to destroy. As they delved deeper, they realized the enormity of their task. Arachnotech wasn't just a company, it was a well-oiled machine with resources that seemed limitless. The core data was protected by layers of cybersecurity, biometric locks, and, most alarmingly, their enhanced spider silk soldiers patrolling the premises. Undeterred, the team began preparing for the mission. Alex focused on honing their spider silk abilities, experimenting with new techniques and ways to use their powers creatively in combat. Maya worked on sabotage plans, identifying weak points in Arachnotech's infrastructure that they could exploit. Jaden continued to breach security systems, gathering real-time data on the company's defenses and communications. The tension was palpable as the day of the infiltration approached. They knew that failure wasn't an option. The consequences of Arachnotech's success would be catastrophic. Alex couldn't help but feel the weight of responsibility pressing down on them. They had always kept their abilities hidden, but now, they were thrust into the role of a reluctant hero, their unique gift both a blessing and a curse. On the night of the operation, the team met in their safe house, a nondescript loft apartment that served as their base of operations. The air was thick with anticipation as they went over the final details. "We move at midnight," Jaden stated, pointing to a digital map on his laptop. "Once we breach the perimeter, Maya will disable the external security systems. Alex, you and I will handle the internal defenses. We need to get to the mainframe and upload a virus that will corrupt the data." Maya nodded, checking her gear. "I've got the tools we need. Let's make this clean and quiet." As midnight approached, the team made their way to Arachnotech's headquarters, blending into the shadows. The building loomed ominously against the night sky, its glass facade reflecting the city lights. They approached the perimeter, where a series of motion sensors and patrols kept intruders at bay. Maya took the lead, using a device to hack into the security system and disable the external alarms. The sensors blinked off one by one, granting them silent entry. They slipped inside, navigating through dimly lit corridors that echoed with the distant hum of machinery. Inside, the atmosphere was sterile and cold, a stark contrast to the vibrant park where Alex's journey had begun. The team moved with purpose, their steps calculated and measured. They encountered their first obstacle almost immediately, a pair of Arachnotech's enhanced soldiers blocking their path. These soldiers were clad in lightweight spider silk armor, their movements swift and precise. Alex's heart pounded as they faced the first line of defense. "Stay close," they whispered, drawing upon their abilities. With a swift motion, Alex released a strand of silk, ensnaring one of the soldiers and pulling them off balance. Maya quickly dispatched the second soldier with a well-aimed sabotage tool, disabling their gear. Breathing heavily, the team pressed forward, adrenaline fueling their every move. The corridors twisted and turned, leading them deeper into the heart of the facility. They encountered more soldiers, each encounter testing their skills and teamwork. Alex's spider silk proved invaluable, creating barriers, setting traps, and providing cover when needed. Maya's technical expertise and Jaden's hacking abilities complemented Alex's physical prowess, allowing them to overcome each challenge with increasing confidence. As they approached the mainframe room, the tension escalated. The team knew that the final hurdle would be the most formidable Dr. Evelyn Stark herself. She was a visionary leader, ruthless in her pursuit of technological advancement. The showdown with her would not only determine the fate of Arachnoteka's weaponized spider silk but also Alex's own destiny. The mainframe room was a sprawling space filled with rows of servers and blinking consoles. At the center stood Dr. Evelyn Stark, her presence commanding and unyielding. She was surrounded by a cadre of elite spider silk soldiers, their eyes fixed on the intruders. "Welcome, Alex Mercer," Dr. Stark greeted, her voice calm yet authoritative. "I've been expecting you." Alex stepped forward, their resolve unwavering. "This ends now, Evelyn. You can't continue this any longer." Dr. Stark smiled, a hint of menace in her eyes. "Oh, but I can and I will. Spider silk technology is the future. With it, we can achieve greatness beyond imagination." Before Alex could respond, the room erupted into chaos. The elite soldiers lunged forward, their movements a blur of silk and steel. Alex sprang into action, unleashing a barrage of spider silk to entangle their foes. Maya and Jaden fought alongside them, using their skills to disable the soldiers and protect the team. Amidst the fray, Dr. Stark activated a device connected to the mainframe. "You're too late, Alex. The data is already being integrated into our systems. There's no stopping us now." Desperation fueled Alex's actions. They needed to reach the mainframe and upload the virus before it was too late. Dodging attacks and weaving through the battlefield, Alex focused all their energy on breaking through the chaos. With Maya and Jaden providing support, they managed to reach the console, their fingers flying over the controls to initiate the upload. Dr. Stark approached, her eyes blazing with determination. "You think you can destroy everything we've built? You're nothing but a pawn in a much larger game." Alex stood their ground, meeting her gaze. "I'm more than that. I'm the person you underestimated." With a final, concentrated effort, Alex completed the upload. The virus began to infiltrate the mainframe, spreading rapidly through the system. Alarms blared as the data corruption took hold, and the room descended into chaos. Dr. Stark's soldiers faltered, their enhancements compromised by the virus. Seeing her plans unravel, Dr. Stark lunged at Alex, her own abilities briefly augmented by the corrupted data. The two engaged in a fierce confrontation, their powers clashing in a whirlwind of silk and determination. It was a battle of wills, each fighting for their vision of the future. In a decisive moment, Alex harnessed their spider silk to create a binding web, immobilizing Dr. Stark and cutting off her connection to the mainframe. With a final surge of strength, they delivered a powerful strike, incapacitating her and ensuring that Arachnoteka's plans were permanently thwarted. Breathing heavily, Alex surveyed the aftermath. The mainframe was collapsing, sparks flying as the systems shut down. Maya and Jaden quickly extracted the team, guiding them through the facility as it descended into disarray. They emerged into the night air, the weight of their victory settling in. Back at their safe house, the team took a moment to catch their breath. The mission had been a success, but the cost was evident in their tired bodies and bruised spirits. Alex looked around at their allies, a sense of camaraderie and accomplishment washing over them. "We did it," Maya said softly, a rare smile breaking through her usually stoic demeanor. Jaden nodded, leaning against a wall. "Arachnoteka's down, but we need to stay vigilant. There are always others like them." Alex took a deep breath, feeling a newfound sense of purpose. "We've taken a big step, but this is just the beginning. We need to ensure that no one else misuses technology like this." As the team settled into a rare moment of peace, Alex couldn't help but reflect on their journey. From the light-hearted chaos of the park to the intense battles within Arachnoteka's headquarters, they had grown stronger and more determined. Their abilities, once a secret burden, had become a source of empowerment and hope. The next morning, news of Arachnoteka's downfall spread quickly. Investigative journalists uncovered the company's unethical practices, and public outcry led to legal actions against its executives. Dr. Evelyn Stark was arrested, her vision of a technologically enhanced military force shattered by Alex and their team's bravery. With Arachnotek dismantled, Alex felt a sense of relief but also a lingering responsibility. They couldn't ignore the broader implications of their actions and the potential for similar threats in the future. Determined to make a difference, Alex decided to establish a network dedicated to monitoring and safeguarding against the misuse of biotechnological advancements. The team continued to work together, each bringing their unique skills to the table. Maya focused on developing ethical guidelines for bioengineering, ensuring that future technologies would prioritize humanity over weaponization. Jaden expanded their hacking network, providing support to other whistleblowers and activists fighting against corporate corruption. Alex embraced their role as a leader, using their spider silk abilities not just for combat but also for construction and innovation. They created sustainable structures, medical devices, and artistic installations that showcased the positive potential of their unique gift. Their work gained recognition, inspiring others to explore and harness their own abilities for the greater good. One sunny afternoon, Alex returned to Central Park, the site of their first public demonstration. The area had been transformed, featuring new eco-friendly art installations that integrated spider silk technology in harmonious and beneficial ways. Families enjoyed the spaces, children played among the intricate designs, and the community thrived. As Alex set up for another demonstration, Webster scurried about, weaving delicate patterns with ease. They looked out over the crowd, feeling a deep sense of fulfillment. The park had come full circle, from a place of accidental chaos to a symbol of hope and resilience. "All right, Webster," Alex called out with a smile. "Let's show them something amazing today." Webster responded with a flurry of silk, creating a breathtaking display of arches and spirals that captivated the audience. Laughter and applause filled the air, echoing the joy Alex had felt on that fateful day months ago. Just as the demonstration reached its peak, Alex noticed a familiar pair of keen eyes observing the crowd from a distance. The shadowy figure from the park had returned, their presence unsettling yet intriguing. Alex's instincts kicked in, and they approached the stranger cautiously. The figure stepped forward, revealing themselves to be another individual with unique abilities, someone who, like Alex, had been drawn into the web of corporate espionage and betrayal. "You did well, Alex," the figure said quietly. "But this is just the beginning. There are more like us out there, and we need to stand together." Alex felt a surge of determination. "I'm ready. Let's ensure our powers are used for good, and protect others from those who seek to exploit them." With that, a new alliance was formed, hinting at future challenges and the ongoing struggle to balance power and responsibility. Alex knew that their journey was far from over, but with their allies by their side, they were prepared to face whatever came next. As the sun set over the park, casting a golden glow on the thriving community, Alex felt a sense of peace and purpose. They had turned their unique abilities into a force for good, dismantling a corrupt corporation and paving the way for a brighter future. But the shadow of Arachnotek served as a constant reminder that vigilance was essential, and the fight for ethical progress was an ongoing battle. With Webster weaving happily in their terrarium and the support of their friends, Alex embraced their role as a protector and innovator. The challenges they had faced had forged them into a leader, one who could navigate the complexities of power and technology with wisdom and compassion. And so, under the canopy of trees and the watchful eyes of their new allies, Alex Mercer stood ready to face whatever the future held, their spider silk abilities a symbol of resilience and hope in a world constantly evolving.